Hey everybody out there, it's Alabama Deep and coming back at you. So I'm over here, I am working on my 2004 Ford Taurus. We are going to do a time check. It is almost 7 o'clock. Look like it is, what is that, 6:56? 6:56? 3:45, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. Yeah, 6:57. Uh, Having a look over here at everything. I'm distracted by things. So I've been working on the car and decided to wear my 2023 Celebration replica while we're doing this. Why not? So I'm over here working on the car. If you have a DOHC V6 24 valve in your Mazda, your Ford, uh, this is going to be your motor. 3.0, also found in the Ford Rangers, Mercury Sables, Mazda, etc. Okay, so I'm replacing the valve cover gasket, and I'm also trying to determine what the main issue is with the car, and I've already found it. For y'all that don't know, I was a mechanic for about 20 years, certified mechanic, and broke my back. I wasn't able to do this line of work anymore. I'm doing a little bit of stooping and bending on this one, but not terribly too bad. It's pretty cut and dry and simple with what we're doing here. And God, that wash is sexy. So what I've done is I've disconnected the firing coils that go down the spark plugs on this. Now this is a V6, so I don't know the firing pattern on this car, but we'll call it 1, 2, and 3. So what I have done is I have labeled each firing coil on the cylinder. I'm naming it 1, 2, 3. So this goes here. That's so we can label it later. So looking at this is pretty good shape. We don't have anything wrong with number 3. Let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, as I have labeled, which goes right here. This is really good, but my car's been spitting and sputtering and doing all types of stuff. It's been losing a shit ton of oil. It lost a lot going into my second job at Mickey D's last night. Total freaking mess. Car almost caught fire. It was a real shit show. Okay, why was it doing all that? Well, I know it needs a valve gasket change, a valve cover gasket change. That's pretty easy to do. Follow the bolts, go along, pull it off, make sure this shit's disconnected, comes right off, clean it, put it back together, put the gaskets in 1, 2, and 3, put it back together in reverse order, you're done. So what was wrong with Alabama Deep's car? Looking at number 1, as I have it labeled. Whoa! Gonna say that's probably what's wrong with Alabama Deep's car. That's not to worry. I save every part I've got. Ignition, coil system. I've got extras. I save every part to every car I've ever worked on. I've got some extra coils. So I'm going to be using that in number 1 and putting it all back together. First thing I did was disconnect the battery. I'm glad I don't have to take the intake manifold off. Not even touching that. Though I will have to when I get to the other side of the engine. Not doing that tonight. I'm simply just going to be replacing the gaskets in 1, 2, and 3 and all the way around. Cleaning up this side of it. This is what's leaking so bad with number 1 not firing correctly. So I've only got maybe 4, 5 cylinders tops. Don't have number 1 at all. Its gas mileage is trash. So I'm over here now. I got my pin to mark everything. Got all my tools lined up. Although it looks a little sad for Alabama Deep. I haven't worked on a car in, oh God, forever. So it looks a little sad in the tool department. But I've got the bare basics for what I got. I got timing chain here. I've got an alternator sitting over there. I've got a starter in this box. Alabama Deep has every part he needs for this car for anything that goes wrong with it. I've made sure of that. I even have a pressure pump sitting over there. Doesn't really go in the car, but I've got it. All types of goodies here. So I'm going to get busy, guys. I will re-upload another video, even though it's not a watch video. It kind of is. We got Mr. Celebration going on here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get busy taking all this stuff up. We will see how it is doing after I fixed it. And then we're going to pick up another watch video, because I have lots of things to do with that while we're waiting on parts to come in. So this is Alabama Deep. I'll see you after this is done.